Good evening, this is Kuro. Got another Tier 6 ranked game. This is a ranked sprint game in my Hatsuharu. Going over the enemy matchmaking, we've got an Itel, Fuso, Leander, Monahan, and a Fushin. Fushin, I think, is the most threatening destroyer out of the two. Leander is probably the biggest threat that is on the enemy team to destroyers. We're gonna turn that volume down a little bit. Actually, we can't right now. This is a replay. Yay. So I'll just talk a little louder than normal. My game plan is my Farragut, his concealment isn't the best. So my plan is send that guy to the free cap. You know, he can make some good smoke plays for our Grash Bay back there. Keep him, concealed. And uh-oh, it looks like we got a bot. I don't know if it's a bot or not, but that's some questionable behavior. I mean, at this stage of the game, he should almost be the A cap, and this big circle he's doing is it's putting our team at a disadvantage. So I don't know what the hell this guy is doing, but I'm telling my team, cap A as soon as possible. I'm just launching preemptive RPF torps. I get a quick spot on the Leander, and this is something that I see often with Leanders. They'll come in here, creep up, they'll flip their hydro on. They're looking to see if they can ambush a DD that's somewhere in here, and they'll pop their smoke and try to farm that DD. So I'm staying, off. If you look at my concealment, and there's the move right there. I was waiting for it. He's already got his guns looking. These are not the droids you're looking for. So I need to be cognizant that this guy could launch torps. So I'm kind of, on bated breath right now. I really want to get these torps out, push this guy out of this position. And I'm just going to go ahead and get safe. And as soon as I do that, my Farragut pulls in just where I was at. And he's going to go ahead and smoke up. And the Leander pokes him. So what I want to do, I want to come just out here. I'm trying to help my team finish capping, and I just want to keep this Leander spotted. I dip behind the island briefly. The Leander drops off. So I'm going to make sure that, this gets the job done. My torps do the job, pushes the guy into the cap. And now it's just a matter of keep this guy spotted so my team can tear him up. Unfortunately, my team's not really doing that good a job at shooting this guy. So I'm just gonna keep spotting him, and I'm gonna launch some, denial torpedoes across the cap. It's looking like we're gonna have a push across the cap, and I'm spotted right now, so I'm just taking some shots. Nobody's really shooting at me yet. Well, the Monahan is. The Leander goes down. I got a couple hits on the Monahan, didn't get hit in return, and that gives me, 2,200, HP advantage when I go to pick this fight with this guy. We got more torps coming in, so I'm slamming on the brakes. The ITEL leads one of my torps, causes a flooding, forces his repair. And I'm spotting these deep water torps. This is actually really important for my team. And I'm using, let me zoom out a minute. Whoop. Come on. There we go. I am using this smoke screen here to conceal me along with this island here. And I'm partially using RPF as an indicator, also using his shells out of the smoke as an indicator of, you know, where this guy is at. And I'm just, you know, chipping away at him. You know, it isn't costing me anything, just waiting for my torpedoes to come up. I got a couple hits out of him, and I see him shoot again, so I just go ahead dump my torps. Now I've got an ITEL that's starting to push up behind me, where my torps better spent, you know, on the DD or killing the ITEL. Honestly, I'd rather get the DD off the board. Later on in the match, I'm healthy now. If I stay healthy because I'm not fighting destroyers, you know, I can always YOLO a battleship these days. And Dev strike the Fusion. I spot the Monahan, and I'm just gonna keep chipping away. Now, I'm out here spotted, so I'm just gonna immediately smoke up. You know, there's no reason for me to play dangerous with my health. Actually, not really having the best of luck shooting right now. But we're just gonna keep working this Monahan down. We finally pick him up, and we've got a Fuso that's pushing in. I see that he's gonna start accelerating, so I'm just gonna lead him with my torps. You know, don't want to spook the guy into turning or doing anything other than what he's doing, so I'm just gonna start shooting the ITEL. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting there watching the torps in the corner of the screen. Looking good, looking good. Another Dev strike. And I basically include this game because there's an assumption with Hatsuharu, because it's a Japanese DD, it's only got 2 turrets, that this ship can't put in the damage. And it's just not true. If you know how to lead your targets, you know, predict turns, predict acceleration, your torps are devastatingly lethal. And I'm gonna go ahead and slow this down a little bit because this game's coming to a close. But the ship is pretty fast. It's very maneuverable. It's not an easy thing to hit. The guns are accurate, especially at range. There's not a lot of things that you could really not want with this ship. I mean, you give it, you know, anything else, and this really starts to become overpowered. I mean, we are talking about a ship that's got, you know, best-in-class concealment, 5.8 kilometers at Tier 6. It's incredibly powerful. So, this is another game just summing up Hatsuharu. I really like the ship. ITEL goes down, we win the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later.